What's up, YouTube? It's B Coos back up on the scene with another video, man. Hey, look, basically, this gonna be, y'all read the title, but pretty much it's gonna be why you gotta change the company around you. And before we get into nothing, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe, comment, do all that. It's much appreciated. Just 3 seconds real quick. But yeah, pretty much, um, yeah, the people you keep around you is very important. My mom always told me your network is your network. You know what I'm saying? So the people you know has a big impact on your life. And I've seen this firsthand myself. Like there's certain people that I had to cut off just to, because they're constantly like holding you back. And that's not being, I want y'all to know, right, before I even start this video, that's not being fake or nothing. That's not being fake. You don't gotta completely switch up on them just and stop but distancing yourself from people is sometimes necessary, because at the end of the day, you're trying to be the best you. You're not in this life for nobody else. You're in this life for you. You know what I'm saying? So you and God. So you know what I'm doing, or you know what I'm saying? Just make sure y'all keeping good company. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's not bad if you do gotta cut some people off because you just trying to get better at the end of the day. You can break it to them, you can just slowly distance yourself. But yeah, it definitely has a big impact because keeping negative people around you, keeping people who are always hating on you around you, keeping people who fake people who do fake things, who really don't got your back like that. If you got anybody in your life that you feel like isn't 100% riding with you, then what's the point in really having them as friends? Like when you're younger, you know what I'm saying? When you're like freshman year, sophomore year, stuff like that, I get it. But as you mature, once you kind of hit that junior year, senior year, I would be more worried about keeping like people you consider your brothers, not friends. You know what I'm saying? People who really got your back. It's important to keep people like that around you because if you don't got those type of people, man, it's gonna be hard to stay disciplined because if you got a bunch of clowns around you who not doing nothing for their life, it's gonna be hard to do stuff for your life because they're always gonna be kind of peer pressuring you to kind of get off your grind in some way or another. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, let's go to this party, let's go to this, let's go to that. And you're not gonna have no time to work on yourself. So it's important. And like, don't keep no lazy people around you either. Like all of this stuff, it rubs off on you. If you guys, and this is why you see people saying go into isolation, why isolation is so important. If you don't got anybody at your school, if you still in school, you know what I'm saying? If you don't got anybody around you who is that type of person who's gonna really ride for you and have your back, and they're just like funny people, yeah, you can still talk to them, but you shouldn't be that close with any of them. You shouldn't consistently be doing stuff with them because at the end of the day, you have to have your mind, like your mind and body go hand in hand. You gotta have what you're thinking align with what you're doing. Like you gotta be on 100% dedicated to you at all times to really move forward. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can't do that with certain people, with being best friends with certain people, with people who don't really got your back. So y'all gotta look out, man. Y'all gotta look out for that. And you always want people who are better than you because they're gonna bring you up. If you see people with money, I bet you that their friends, like all of them are working hard too, are people who actually build generational wealth, you know what I'm saying? And who actually have their life in track. It's about the people around you, man. You got like different connections and stuff like that. And that's why I say it's good to have social skills. It's good to talk to people. That not everybody got to be your best friend though. If you don't have anybody who really rides for you like that, like you shouldn't be keeping no best friends that are constantly holding you down. The next thing is you guys need to realize that you can't move forward. Like you can't change yourself when you got people who are still in your life doing doing things that aren't productive. If they not working hard, if they not ambitious, if they're not working towards their own goals. Because I'm gonna put it like this, right? Imagine you on your grind, you know, you trying to let's say you trying to stay in the gym, but you got friends who are like, come hop on the game, or oh, let's go to this party, or oh, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? How are you going to be able to advance if you got people around you constantly? Like, the people you rock with the most are the people who are also distracting you. And it's not their fault. You know, that's just where they're at. But another thing, y'all, is that isolation is such an important step. Sometimes if you are not working towards perfecting yourself or bettering yourself every single day, you know, it's just, you're not going to be happy. You can't be happy if you aren't working to better yourself. If you're constantly going back on things you said you were going to do, procrastinating and all that. So y'all need to realize is that a lot of people around you, if constantly you see, oh, you know, they're kind of just distracting me, y'all, it's not a bad thing to cut yourself off. You need to be comfortable with self-isolation, because at the end of the day, people can switch up on you. They can, at the end of the day, they're their own person. And there's things that they're going to hold higher than you. I'm not saying in some situations, you know, like, but a lot of the times you don't know this person like 100, no matter how close y'all are, you don't know every in and out about that person. Like, if you find somebody that you can trust, you know, that really do got your back, like I was saying earlier, then that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, like, if you really got somebody who's riding for you and they doing good things like you, they're working hard, then keep that person around you. That's good, because they're better than you. You know what I'm saying? But if you got people who aren't doing nothing with their life, bro, you shouldn't be keeping those people around you, because then it's going to be hard to, you know, to be friends with them and also work on yourself, because y'all two are going to be outgrowing each other, or you're going to be in different places. You know what I'm saying? And that's a okay thing to happen. Like, it doesn't mean you don't have to talk to them again, but you shouldn't keep that person around you. So, you know, that's gonna wrap up the video, y'all. You know, pretty short one today, but I'm trying to get some other ones up. I'll see how it goes, but yeah. Y'all make sure y'all tell me what y'all like about the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. I appreciate y'all watching, you know, and yeah, stay tuned.
One-on-one, bitch, they 10. One-on-one, never again. One-on-one. Don't get the cake in the butter. I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyming the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk, you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. Fucking this bitch in the OG, I'm having this nobody pull up a leg. Fight for my dummy, you don't see how I'm coming, don't tip me, I'm right.